So, hi dear students, we have been talking about the consumer's choice under the condition of risk and uncertainty. We have already learned how does the probability is measured, and once the probability is known, once the probability is understood, then it could help the consumers in making their choice under the condition of risk, and only probability will not help the consumers or investors to make their choice under the condition of risk. They also need two other matters, namely expected outcome or expected value and variability. So today we are going to talk about expected value and variability and how do these two are measured, and how do these could help the consumers and investors for making their choice under the condition of risk. So welcome you all. First, let us look on expected value. Expected value is the expected income or expected outcome, and it is technically defined as the sum of the product of probability and payoff. We all already know the probability. Payoff is the value from the each outcome of an economic activity. It is represented in terms of value or in terms of income normally. So this is also called the weighted average of all possible payoff. So we know the payoff now. Payoff is the value of each event from of each outcome, that is a payoff. Value of each outcome is payoff, and probability weighted average of the possible payoff is expected value or expected outcome or expected income from an investment or from a consumption decision. And each outcome represented in terms of a numerical value will be multiplied by the concerned or respective probability value. The probability value lies in between 0 to 1. So I have listed two examples for you from the textbook authored by Dominic Salvator titled Principles of Microeconomics. So we have two examples here. These examples are related to the investor who is going to invest in two projects, two investment projects, investment project A and investment project B. So these are the two investment projects that an investor is going to happen. He is in a real confusion, and which investment project should be chosen, which is less risky or which is much better than the other, which is better than the other. That is the matter of concern here. So we need to find it out from the probability, from the expected value, and from the variability. So these are the three tools for which the decision has to be taken. So regarding the investment decision, investment project of A, there are three possibilities to happen in an economy. Economy could be having a boom period or a prosperous period, or economy is a normal, economy will go normal. There is no ups and downs, there is only the normal economic activities will take place, and that is a possibility. The third possibility is for recessionary trend in the economy in future. These are all going to happen in future, and these each outcome, each possibility has different probability. That means each outcome could happen in various probability. So boom period could happen with the probability of 0.25, and normal situation is more likely as its probability is 0.5. That means 50% possibility for normal economic condition to happen, and recessionary trend could happen in the economy in future with the probability of 0.25 or 25%. So these are the probability of occurring these three outcomes status of the economy, and each outcome will have a different outcome of investment. Each status of the economy will provide different outcome from the investment. So if a person is, if an investor if an investor is investing in investment project A, when the boom period is the economy future of the economy, then he will get $600 worth income from his investment. This is the outcome from investment A if the economy is in a boom period. Similarly, if the economy is in a normal condition with a probability of 500, then the outcome in that case is $500 worth income from that investment project if the economy is in normal situation. And if the economy is going to experience recessionary trend in the future with a probability of 0.25, the outcome will be $400 worth income from the investment if the economy is in a recessionary trend. And we can find out the expected value of each outcome. So when the economy is in a boom period, probability is 0.25 and outcome of investment is 600, then $600 into 0.25 is $150. This is the expected value of investment A only when the economy is in boom period. At the same time, when the economy is in a normal situation with the probability of 0.5 or 50%, then the outcome is 500. Then 500 should be multiplied with its probability, that is 0.5. Then 250 is the expected value of investment A only when the economy is in a normal situation. At the same time, when the economy is in a recessionary situation in future with a probability of 0.25 or 25%, the outcome will be $400. Then 400 multiplied by the probability 0.25, then the expected value that you can see in the last column is 100. 400 into 0.25 is 100. Then the sum of expected values of all outcomes is $500. You can add 150 plus 250 plus 100, that is $500 is the expected value from investment A. Similar way can be used to find out the expected value, sum of expected value of the investment project B. The probability of occurring boom, normal situation and recessionary trend in future is same for both investment project A and project B, but at the same time the outcome is different because the investment project is this is a different investment project. So for the investment project B, the investor will get $800 when the economy is in a boom period, boom situation. Then its expected value will be 800 into 0.25, that is 200. 800 into 0.25 is 8, that is 200. Then when the economy is in normal situation with a probability of 0.5, that means 50% probability is there for the occurrence of normal economic conditions in future, and the outcome of investment will be $500. So with the probability of 0.5 into 500 is 250, then so that means $250 is the expected value from the investment B only when the economy is in a normal situation. Then third status of the economy is recessionary trend in future with the probability of 25% or 0.25. This is the probability, and then the outcome will be 200. Then 200 into 0.25 is 50. Then the sum of expected value of investment project B is 500. So this could be a confusion making value for both investment projects, investment project A and investment project B. That means because the expected value, the sum of expected value of investment project A and investment project B are same. It is $500 for both the cases. The investor will be in confusion in this case. So when imagine investment project A has more expected value than the investment project B, then the consumer or investor can easily choose the investment project A as it is offering higher expected value. So you need to choose a project, an investment project if you are an investor, with a higher expected value. Don't go beyond lower expected value making investment project. So here in fact the consumer or investor will be in confusion. He will be confused as both investment projects provide the same expected value. Then we have another methodology. The methodology is standard deviation. We need to find out the standard deviation or variability of the each outcome from the both investment projects, investment project A and investment project B. So this could be helpful for various economic activities. So this could be helpful for making investment choice under the condition of risk. This could be helpful for job selection under the condition of risk. This could be helpful for the foreign exchange purchase or any other purchase having risk. So expected value is the square root of the variance, and the investment project with lower square root of variance has to be chosen, has to be selected. So let's check it out whether investment project A or investment project B has higher variability or higher square root of the variance. So the investor should go behind the investment project with lower square root of the variance or lower variability. That means higher variability shows higher risk, lower variability shows lower risk. So we have to minimize the risk, but we need to earn something not less than the other investment projects. So simply let's look how does the deviation is calculated. Deviation from the expected value is calculated. So here we need to deduct the expected value from each outcome. So we have three outcomes here: boom situation, normal situation, recessionary situation. So each outcome has different outcome value. So when boom is a situation, $500 is the outcome of investment from investment A, and similarly 600 minus 500, that is $100 is a deviation from investment A when the economy is having boom situation. At the same time, when the economy is having normal situation, 500 is expected, 500 is outcome, and expected outcome, sum of the expected outcome is 500 for investment project A. Then 500 minus 500 is 0. Third situation is a recessionary situation. When the economy is in a recessionary situation, the outcome then could be $400, and expected sum of expected value is 500. Then 400 minus 500 is minus $100. So this is the deviation from investment project A. And come to the investment project B. 800 minus 500 here is the sum of expected value for both investment project A and B. So each outcome of investment has to be used from which the expected value has to be deducted. So 800 minus 500 is 300. Then second case, that is the normal economic condition for the investment project B. than you can see on the table I have shown on the screen. So then the 500 minus 500 is 0, 800 minus 500 is 300, and the third situation of economic recession in future, then 200 is the outcome of investment for the investment project B. Then 200 minus 500, 500 as I said is the sum of expected value for both investment project. Then 200 minus 300 is minus 300. Then easily you can understand that investment project A is less varying from the expected value. At the same time, the investment project B is highly volatile and it is highly risky. Investment project A is less volatile and less risky, as the range of outcome of investment from the expected value is much less than the investment project B. So investment project A is less risky and it should be chosen by the investor when expected value for both A and B are same.